this supposed to sit just right in the middle? How's everyone doing? Great. Nice.
Dave and Heather are going to hate this. I'm sitting here eating nachos outside. Wait, it's going to be picked up from like about 10, 30 feet away.
It was lovely.
Or me munching on corn chips.
All right. Let's get started. How many people have been here before? I'm assuming the show, yeah, there you go. Regulars, right? A little bit smaller this year? That's not too bad though. I mean, everybody seems to be having a good time. Yeah, I heard the show's been going on like 18 years. Wow, that's a long time. Yeah. Great, all right. Well, any questions? The gentleman in the back.
Before that, it started as a
Damn, dude.
It's too hot. It's not that much food.
It started as a...
Convention named ran in October.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we've been around in Baltimore for a while. I'm curious, your name is more than a little unusual. Can you tell us a little bit about where it comes from?
Yeah, my mother's Native American, and my father's British. So my British last name, Hanniket, which also isn't very common. And then Tahmoh, as most people call me, is actually Tahmoh. My grandmother gave me that name, my native grandmother. So I'm part Upper Tanana, which is a Dene language group. It's very similar to Navajo. Yes. As you can see my Casper white skin, you're like, really? Come on, buddy. You made that up, didn't you?
You all know those stories about the ladies who were kidnapped.
The ladies who were kidnapped.
Yeah, by the tribes.
Yes. You want to read this? No. No, you guys had 6 feet of snow last year. You guys suck right now. You don't want me to do right this. I'll bring the snow if you want. No.
We had enough of that a few weeks ago, don't you dare.
It's beautiful weather here. I'm surprised. Everyone's like, everyone in LA is like, are you dressed? Are you bring? I mean, you're from Vancouver. You're used to this, right? You bring a hat and a jacket and scarves and stuff. It must be freezing out there. I didn't know what to expect.
Tweet damn you, David.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Good for you guys. 6 feet of snow, my God.
Tweet damn you to Dave and Heather.
Hey there.
Yes.
We all
I can't really use my phone right now.
More than others, I liked you. But what
Good,
did I
thank you. We all liked you. Well, I liked you. Some people didn't like you. Maybe one of those people was mad that I didn't exterminate the silence when I had a chance. Probably. I get that a lot, right? They'll come up to the table and be like, listen, I'm gonna buy an autograph, and I like your picture. You seem like a nice fellow, but I'm still terribly mad at you for not exterminating the silence when you had an opportunity. I'm very sorry about that.
Damn you.
I didn't write the show, I didn't write the episode, I didn't really have a choice in the matter, but... Anyway, sorry, back to your question.
Okay,
Roger.
I enjoyed your appearance in River World, the sci-fi two-parter. The one particular scene I don't know how much you would remember, really, Sam is captured by the black bad blue people,
He's one of
led
her.
by Alan Cummings, and he's basically tortured. I don't know how much you remember about the scene where you were being waterboarded by Alan Cummings, but since you were kind of tied up and you didn't have much of a choice, how much advantage did Alan take with that? Because he's got an off-the-wall sense of humor for a good Scottish lad.
He does, he's a funny character. One way he tried to tickle my belly button. I was like, Alan, I will keep your finger if you do that again. And he never did that again. We had some good laughs, so Alan's funny.
How hard was it to shoot? Because if you're being waterboarded, you're being literally drowned.
Yeah, it was a difficult scene, to be honest with you. It's funny with the props guys. He came out to me. He's like, "All right, so listen, we got a pump. We're gonna stuff it up your nose. We're gonna turn on low pressure, so it's actually coming out of your mouth. You should be able to choke too bad. You should be able to breathe." And I'm like, "Are you serious? You're really waterboarding me?" I'm like, "We can't fake this." He's like, "Oh, that's what I worked out so we can use it. And I'm like, okay. It's like the director's like, oh, of course not. We're not going to do that. I'm game. I'm all about making something as real as I can. I'm picturing being upside down with a tube on my nose shooting water through them. I'm like, this is not going to work. I've got dialogue. If I'm drowning, we might have problems finishing the scene.
They didn't ask you if your will was finished.
To which?
They didn't ask you if you finished your will.
Yeah. It was, you know, the thing about that scene, I haven't discussed a lot, but I got horribly burned in that scene. The entire side of my body got burned. I burnt my eye and everything. There was a faulty light. So we did that scene over 3.5 hours, and when I finished it, even actually about 2.5 hours in, Alan Cummings was like, he's like, you know, you're looking a little red. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, it almost looks like you're sunburned. And I'm like, I didn't feel anything because I was actually busy choking on water. But what we were doing is we were watering down Coke, so it looked like muddy water. So I get to put it in my mouth, and then we do the scene and I choke and come out of my nose, and so it really wasn't uncomfortable anyway. But I didn't realize this light was scorching my skin. I got one of the worst burns I've ever had. It started, we were 3 days from the end of the wrap, and my skin was bubbling. Water bubbles in my skin. And then I had all the fight scenes, of course, in the last day. They wanted, and I told my manager he would shut down the production. I had shot 5 days a week. I was the lead, 5 days a week, 14-hour days sometimes for 2 months straight. I was exhausted. I wanted to finish it. I was in excruciating pain and extremely pissed off that this happened to me because I got scalded in a dangerous way, and there's nothing we can do about it. But I wasn't going to stop the production. I just needed to finish it. So I would do the last couple of days. I did the fight scenes with the stunt guys. There's no way anybody's taking away my fight scene. That's one of the things I really enjoy in this business. And you get really gross. Do you guys want to hear this?
Yeah.
Anyway, my skin, the whole top layer of skin, the water bubbles would just tear right off. Every time we rubbed or we grappled or a guy would kick me or what have you. It was horrible. It really, really hurt. There was some humor in it though. My best friend, one of my best buddies was on set, Alex Ponovic. He was also in it. He played, I can't even remember what he played. He played one of the big Spanish conquistadors with a big mustache. He's a huge guy, like 6'5". But at one point they figured, okay, well let's spray some of that, the spray anesthetic for, you know, wounds.
Lidocaine.
After a whole patch of skin, top layer had been pulled off, and you just got pink, raw, exposed flesh. Decided to spray it. And, oh my god, that was like battery acid. I was like shrieking and like running around, like, ah! And he was laughing so hard he was crying. So after yeah, of course, he's a sick bastard. After I calmed down a little bit, I found the humor in it too. I got it done, but yeah, it wasn't a nice experience. It wasn't a nice end to an excellent shoot. For the most part, I really enjoyed that experience. Excellent cast. Director and I clicked. You know, we had like Stuart Gillard were born a day apart. We clicked right away. Really worked on the script together. Made a lot of changes ourselves. On the day, feverish pace. You know, it was originally a 4-hour. I think the version that got released was 3 hours, right? Yeah, we shot 4 hours. It was supposed to be two-hour, two-part. Yeah.
I have a try.
Was it? I wasn't sure with this show because sometimes, yeah, it's like the original Battlestar miniseries was 4 hours too, but they also released a 3-hour version, right? Sometimes you might show it very near. Go ahead, sir.
This is not the question I wanted to ask. I have to say, did you get paid hazard pay? Did you put in your contract like a pain suffering clause? When you start ripping your skin off, you get paid a little extra?
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. It took me a while to let that one go. It just, somebody was very derelict in their duties. There was a mistake made somewhere. You know, it's the type of ball that was used to burn me, and it was 40 feet in the ceiling. We were shooting at mine. That tells you how powerful this thing was. The makeup girl who was running up the pool, Alan, of course, was covered. The leg wasn't even hitting him. He was in a big hood. You remember in that scene. The makeup girl who was running up to do it, just really small.